or teachers will learn from them. Our society has expanded all the way from Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah. We have councils in all the localities, and we have a superior council in Antonito, Colorado. We started around 79. Our membership was declining, so we decided to have our ladies, our wives, our sisters, our daughters join, and we started a concilio number 20 in Ranchos, which there was about 10 ladies who were started, and Carmen Velarde was one of our first presidents on the women's group. Later on they merged, joined us, because they didn't have any insufficient members, and we didn't either. And now Carmen is not a member, she's one of our sisters. We call them hermanas, which have the same rights, the same benefits as all the men in the 3 states. Carmen has always been a very good member. There's very little that I can add to what was said already, but not only in the Morada, but in the church, in our society, is she so helpful. She volunteers to take communion to those who can't go to church. She volunteers to, I don't see how she can volunteer that much, but she volunteers to help clean their houses, to take them to do their shopping. She's forever there whenever anybody needs it. If anybody says help, she's there. There's 2 beauties to me in life, and I think everybody should recognize those beauties. The exterior and the interior. And I think she merits both of them. We've had 2 or 3 conventions here in Ranchos in the last few years from the society, and now Carmen has attended most of them, and one of these days, maybe, hopefully, she'll get to be one of our presidents at large, because she's always there for anything that we need. In this group, we don't only have the insurance, but we also have benefits, local benefits, where anybody that's sick, we visit them, we help them monetarily, we help them to do their chores. When somebody dies, we're responsible for his grave. All they have to do is call the president, and we take over. If they want us to, we have somebody for the obituaries, we have somebody for the pallbearers. We dig the grave, we place him, and we close it. We take him flowers, and we help the families in every way that we can. So, I don't think that I can add very much more to what has already been said. So, Carmen, I congratulate you, and I think you merit everything that's been said today.
Now there's someone else here who thinks that Carmen is a very special person, and he wants to talk about his amiga. You ready?
I've known Carmen for 20-some years now. I first met her when
I first opened my art gallery in Cabot Plaza. Carmen managed the property for Mary Cabot Garcia. She always had her own businesses going. She was either painting her tableaus, or she was dealing jewelry, or she was building fireplaces, or many other things. She was always doing something. Okay. But these activities, they never detracted from her loyalties to Mary, from her loyalties to the property, or from her loyalties to us, the people she was overseeing in the businesses. Carmen was there day and night. We could always count on her. Carmen never seems to lack for dedication. This dedication to her arts has gained her wide respect throughout the country and overseas. Carmen brings pride to her friends. She brings pride to her craft. She brings pride to her traditions. Carmen Velarde is a person who unselfishly gives of herself. She has grown and she has prospered, and the community of Taos has been lucky to have her. Carmen, we are all very proud of you. Thanks.
Carmen's always been a great supporter of the Taos County Chamber of Commerce. She always attends all our functions. She is a member of the Chamber. She donates her beautiful retablos for almost every nut party as a prize. And they're in our offices. She has them there so we can enhance our offices and have beautiful art there. Even the evening of the banquet, I was getting dressed at home about 4:30, and Carmen calls and says, "Now, I only have your home phone number for an emergency." And I said, "Well, what's the emergency, Carmen?" And she said, "Well, I want to give a retablo for tonight's banquets." And so we settled on the fact that she would give the 4 retiring members of the Chamber one of her retablos. And I know those were very special gifts to them, Carmen, and we really appreciate them. We in Taos, here in Taos, are her fan club, and we feel very fortunate to live, as Ray just put it, in a community that Carmen calls home. And Carmen, we thank you for being you. You're a very special person. At this time, I'd like to invite her niece, Maxine Cordova, to the podium to read a special poem that was written about Carmen by her good friend, Deborah Higgison. And I really think that if you listen to this poem, it says it all about Carmen. And when you hear it, I think you'll all agree with me that it really does.
Carmen Velarde, the lady with an enormous heart and the love of life, hands that build love and honor into everything she creates, eyes that hold you when you speak to her and when she speaks to you, a quiet smile that reflects the years of devoted hard work and the knowledge of her crafts as she teaches those who want to learn the magic that she could teach. Loved by all, her family, her friends, and those who have had the privilege to work with her. Even those who have only just met her feel the love that she generates as an everyday way of life. Carmen Velarde. She touches your life with kindness and the warmth. She stands tall in small shoes. She walks proudly and drives a big truck. A woman with great strength of character and a friendly smile. Someone with unusual talents developed and perfected over the years. Carmen Velarde, a classic example of how a good attitude and the willingness of hard work can create a beautiful and happy life. Guided by the sun, the moon, the earth, and the love of God, this beautiful lady of love, my tia Carmen Velarde.
Thank you, Maxine. Don't you all agree?